Yeah, I'm living my best life. Made a couple M's, you know. Said I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Random Opinions, Reaction, and Reviews. If you don't know who I am by now, you got to get with the program. Today, we're coming to do a review on the episode that aired on July 2nd for General Hospital. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, we start off with Jax giving a call to Carly, and he is letting her know that everything is going well at the office. He's excited about his new space within the hotel, and he wants to take her out, and she's like, no, I don't think that'd be a good idea. All I was thinking during this little transaction with him on the phone is he is a good ex-husband. Most people, they divorce and then you don't hear from them anymore, or they get into like a custody battle, which they did back in the past, but they've definitely come a long way where he can ask her out to dinner and he can take care of Jocelyn and they be able to co-parent. I'm so proud of these two. Like, awesome. Then we had scenes today with Ava and Scotty. And Scott comes to Ava and it's clear that he wants to talk, he wants her to be a friend that he's being to her, but Ava's so self-consumed she couldn't even do it. She gonna tell this man go buy a new car because he's in a midlife crisis, a red Ferrari. I'm like, oh my god, Ava, you could have been a better friend to Scotty than that. We had scenes today with Bobbie and Epiphany. It's always good to see Epiphany because she just doesn't get as much airtime, and so I was just happy to see them two talking. They both have diabetes, so they both are able to connect on another level and help each other through this, because I know having diabetes can be very, very hard, to be able to have to give insulin at a certain time and keep up with how many calories you're taking in, how many carbohydrates. Like, it could be a lot. It can be very stressful, and it can be horrible for some people that don't take care of themselves. So it's always good to be able to talk. So Liz shows up and then Bobbie lets her know that, she has diabetes. So we had scenes today with Liz and Franco, and they're in their honeymoon phase for sure. They're so lovey-dovey and in love, like whatever. To me, these were just filler scenes. They're very happy though. I'm happy for them. At the same time, while I'm seeing them connect on this beautiful level, I'm just thinking like, man, I really wanted Elizabeth to grow up. And they say be careful what you ask for, because Elizabeth has grown on us and she's become very mature. She's a great mom. She's becoming a great wife. Like, she is a solid rock. But you guys, you're going to hate me for this, but I miss the old Liz when she was like running behind people's backs and cheating and, stealing people's men. Like, not Jason. Don't get me wrong, I never liked her with Jason, but I wish that Elizabeth was fun again. Like, I don't know why the writers are dimming her down. Like, this is an art character. She's a veteran. We need a better storyline between her and whoever. Like, they really dimmed her down and she doesn't have a major storyline. Like, it sucks. And then the whole time I'm thinking about Franco, like, man, they've really made him a stay-at-home dad and a very boring husband. Like, I really wish that he was killing. It'd just be a lot interesting if he was killing or, playing mind games with somebody. It'd just be so much interesting than him and Liz just professing their love every episode. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Like, you guys cannot get on me because of my opinion. Why? Because it's my random opinion, okay? So then Scotty comes to talk to Franco, and it is clear that he is in a bad way. He is missing out on something. He's very, very lonely. He feels like someone is missing out on him and the love that he could give. He wants purpose. He wants a woman to understand him. He wants to be able to watch movies with this woman. He wants to be able to cuddle and love, and Franco just called him out like, look, if you want Ava, you gotta let Ava know it. And he's like, what makes you think I want Ava? You know, and he gets to thinking, and he looks back into his past, and it was Bobbie that he's seen in his past, far off. You know, that's who he wants. So Franco gives him some good advice. So he decides to go and talk to Bobbie. You guys, this guy then proposed to Bobbie. Then just flat out proposed. Like, where did that proposal come from? Like, and she was caught off guard too. So I guess we'll see what happens, you know, but she was completely caught off guard. So I would be down for Scotty and Bobbie to be, I mean, wasn't they in a relationship beforehand? They was together a long time ago. You guys fill me in on that story, because that story was so long ago till I barely, like, I've seen bits and clips that are on YouTube regarding their marriage, but I do believe she was in a relationship. She was involved with Scotty, and then Laura came, and Scotty was written by Laura, and so she brought Luke in to distract Laura. Am I getting this right? I don't know. I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never really fully 100% fell into that storyline. So you guys let me know how that whole thing went, because I do know that Bobbie and Scotty were once in a relationship and it didn't work out, and now we're here. He's proposing to her, so it would be nice to find out what happened. We have scenes today with Finn, and Finn's on the phone. He's talking to Anna, and Anna's letting him know, like, she's still in the process of trying to track Alex down, and you can tell that Finn really misses her. Me, you guys, I really didn't care for it. So then Chase shows up, and Chase is venting, and the first thing he says to Finn is, man, you gotta help me, talk me down so I don't go break my girlfriend out of jail right now, you know. And so Finn pretty much steps into brother duty, you know, the best advice. And somehow they end up talking, they went from Willow to talking about Cassandra, you know, and Finn was talking about his adventures with Anna and how he misses it, and how they ended up, you know, running into Cassandra and this and that and that. And so they mentioned Cassandra once. I'm gonna get back to that. Hold on to that thought. We have Curtis. Curtis comes in, you know, he's investigating for Valentine. So he's snooping around Jax's office, and he was creating a lot of commotion and ruckus so that Ava and Jax can leave his office, and they indeed did. And he gets to snooping around, and he finds some files of Valentine Cassadine and Cassandra Pierce. The second time they mentioned Cassandra. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Cassandra is coming back to General Hospital. I wouldn't be mad, because you guys, she reminds me of Helena Cassadine. I was surprised they didn't make her into a Cassadine, because she would have played a good Cassadine for real, you guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Would you have considered Cassandra coming on as a full-time Cassadine? Wouldn't that have been cool? So then we get this scene where somebody is booking a flight to Port Charles. My first thought when I seen this person booking a flight was Hayden. It's Hayden. I'm like, it's gotta be Hayden. And then I'm like, well, they've mentioned Cassandra twice in an episode, so maybe it's Cassandra. And then I'm like, we get to scenes with the Ashfords, and basically TJ tells Stella and Jordan that he's going to drop out of med school and continue once he can, and the reason why he's going to do that is because he wants to help pay for his mother's medical bills. I'm confused, because I thought sure Drew said that he was going to pay Jordan's medical bills, but I could be wrong. So they're stressing, and then Stella's like, look, no way under any circumstances are you quitting school. Is not happening. And Jordan completely backs her up. She doesn't want TJ putting aside his life for her. Now, while I was watching these scenes, I'm just thinking, where's Molly? Like, I get Molly and TJ are married. They're doing it the right way. They're young. They are trying to start careers. They need to put their careers first. The whole time I'm thinking, where's Molly at? Molly is the backbone to TJ. Without TJ, there's no Molly. They've been together so long, it would be a shame if they ever broke up. So yeah, so then Stella mentioned that she did some type of genealogy when Jordan was waiting for a donor, so she was tapping into her roots to find out if she has any ancestry, if there's any other relatives out there, and blah 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 blah. And so then I'm like, maybe the person on the laptop was somebody related to Stella. But if I had to guess out of those three things, those three people that I think it is, I really do think that it is Hayden. Because I think Hayden was supposed to return sometime this summer. Sonny and Carly are worried about the birth defect the baby might have with spinal bifida and how it's going to affect the baby and their family. And Carly is just questioning whether they are strong enough to be able to handle this, you know, with everything and so many losses they've had. They've lost Morgan, you know, Mike has Alzheimer's. Like, their family is going through a lot, so she doesn't know if they'll be able to withstand it. But, you know, Sonny gives her words of encouragement, stuff that she already knew on the inside, but she just needed to hear it, you know. So those were pretty good episodes. But the whole time I'm watching their scenes, I'm like, what the heck does Carly have on? Why do they dress her in, like, she is pregnant, you know, she is not old. Why are they dressing her in something a 92-year-old woman would wear? Like, she is Carly. She is badass Carly. What? She kicks butt. She goes, you know, she is amazing. Why are they dressing her this way? Come on now. She's not dead, you guys. Dress her a little bit nicer. Put her on something nice, because what they had her on in today was horrible. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So Jax and Ava were talking, like I mentioned earlier, and Ava wants to pretty much push off her interview for later with Crimson so that she can go meet with a psychiatrist. Now, as we know, in this world, there are con artists, and con artists take advantage of people's grief. And I feel like Ava is going to be one of those people that is being taken advantage of. Now, I'm hoping I'm wrong, because Ava is a very smart woman, but she's meeting with a psychiatrist to be able to connect with Kiki. And I think it's smart only if it were not abused, you know, because there are people with divine powers that I believe that, you know, have psychic ability, that, you know, have visions through dreams, you know, or God might speak to them, or whoever they believe in. I believe in that stuff. I believe in superstition. I believe in the powers that may be. I believe in it all. But right now, there are people that take advantage of other people's grief. And I feel like when you are grieving, you pretty much, your judgment is altered. So you can't see when somebody is BSing you. And that's what I think is going on with Ava. So I'm hoping I'm wrong, and I'm hoping that she gets the closure that she may need. But I guess we'll have to tune in to see. That is all that happened in the episode. You guys tune in. Look out for my next video. Let me know how you felt about June 2nd's episode. I definitely want to hear your comments, because they are important to me. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
Hey, I finally made my mind, know that I can't go back broke. They saying that my time up, my back against the rope. I hustle, got my grind, know that when I make the most. I had faith every night and I never lost no hope.